Hi guys, I'm Melissa. Welcome back to CloudMom. Talking today about one of my favorite topics, breast milk and breastfeeding, and I'm answering a question from a young mother in Singapore, and here's what she has to say. Her name is Nim. First of all, thanks for saying you love my videos. You made my day. It just makes me so excited when I see people from far away that have been able to appreciate the videos that they've been helpful. So thanks so much. So here's the question. She writes, Melissa, I'm the mother of a 12-day-old newborn. I wanted to ask a question regarding your video about building your breastfeeding supply. You mentioned to pump a little bit after every feed throughout the day. My question is, in between those pumping episodes, do you just leave the bottle out the entire day, or do you put the whole thing in the fridge and take it out to pump again? But if I put it in the fridge, I can't put it in the freezer later. My supply isn't super great, so I'm really trying to hope to work this out, but I'm worried about milk contamination. I live in Singapore where the weather is hot and humid all year long. Okay, these are amazing questions. I've gotten them many times. I struggled with these issues myself many times, and here is my tried and true advice. When you pump, take the breast milk you have pumped, put it in a bottle, and keep it in your refrigerator. Pump into bags or pump into bottles, but the next time you pump, you will use a fresh new bottle, and the breast milk that you pumped previously will stay in the refrigerator. At the end of the day, you should have built up little bits and pieces of breast milk. When I first started doing this, I was getting like 1 ounce at a time, sometimes only even half an ounce at a time. Really, very, very little. But guess what? If you pump 4 times, and I'm not a great mathematician, but here it goes, and you get 1 ounce, at the end of the day, you have 4 ounces. If you pump 6 times, you have 6 ounces. That's a pretty nice looking bottle of milk. So what you do is, you keep the milk you've already pumped in the refrigerator. You add to that each time. You pump either into bottles or into bags. I use the Medela bottles. And then at the end of the day, you freeze. You write the date and you freeze. Now, your baby is teeny, teeny, tiny, only 12 days old. So I would be freezing very small amounts of milk. I would say maybe only just like 2 ounces. As your baby gets older and starts to drink more and more, he or she might be drinking 4 ounces at a feeding, even 5 ounces. You can freeze larger quantities of milk. But you want to keep the quantities you freeze small because you don't want to have to defrost that milk, give it to the baby, and have your baby not finish that amount of milk. Here's one more thing to remember. Milk is best when frozen fresh. So if you do pump and you have, for example, 2 ounces, and that's the amount that you want to freeze, go ahead and freeze it right away. It's always best to pump and freeze it when it's fresh. Similarly, if you have pumped milk and it's been in your refrigerator for more than a day, you can no longer freeze that milk. You have to give that milk directly to your baby. You have a period of time in which you can do that. All those rules are up on my website on cloudmom.com because they're so important. You want to make sure that breast milk is fresh, that it's healthy, that it is at its optimal nutritional level, and that's what those rules are designed to do. So anyway, I'm so grateful that you wrote in. These were amazing questions. Best of luck breastfeeding your baby. I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much for watching CloudMom, and I will see you next time.